Hello everyone and welcome back to Farming Center 22. We're back here in Elm Creek with Grober Games. So last month we finished up baling our grass and we got quite a few bales now for our sheep, so I don't think we really have to worry about keeping them fed unlike the chickens. We haven't really gone through too much grass bales. In fact, I'm kind of starting to run out of places to store all of them, and they're still producing a good amount of wool. I don't know what a great rate is. Like I said, I haven't really done much with sheep in this game yet. And our chickens are still doing pretty spectacular. If only the egg prices would go up, we'd probably be sitting really well on funding right now, but we're still doing alright on funding. I mean, we're $58,000 ain't nothing to be upset about. So as you can probably see when we came off our front porch this morning, our canola is finally ready. But what I was thinking of doing first today was I think we're going to hop into the 4840 and go out back and get our fall fertilizer spread. Yeah, we're gonna hop into the 4840, get our fall fertilizer spread for the day, and then we'll hop into the combine and start doing canola, and then after we get that done, we'll have to, I think, I'll have to look. I think we're gonna be, oh, looks like we'll be able to get tillage. We could probably work on tillage for the winter barley after the canola, so that way next month rolls around we can just go after and start planting right away. Or there were a few smaller contracts out there for looking for someone to help plant, so I was thinking of maybe setting Tuttle up into the tractor here and going out and drilling while I start harvesting all the canola. But I haven't decided fully for sure yet. I don't know. I think the first thing we should do after we're gonna do that, we're gonna send Tuttle out, let him get started planting for some neighbors of ours, is I think we'll have to look into seeing how much seed is left in our drill, because I don't think we have too much seed left if I remember correctly, but it's hard to keep track anymore, especially when I'm with my other series going on No Man's Land. But I think we should have enough. I think a few of the neighbors were only looking for, oh, they were only looking for canola to be planted already again? Is it that time? I don't know why I said canola. I should realize we have sorghum planted, not canola. I don't know why I said canola, but we got our sorghum ready to be harvested, not canola. Must be thinking of last season, or I'm starting to succumb to No Man's Land Forest madness and bringing it over to Elm Creek playthrough. But no, we got our sorghum to harvest, and I think we're gonna set Tuttle up in the 4840 and send him out with the drill and let him get some more custom work done. Hopefully he does a little bit better than last time when I sent him out with the fertilizer spreader, because he kind of accidentally spread the other neighbor's field too, and we didn't get anything out of that. So he didn't really lose us that much money, but he cost us a little bit. But we'll see. We'll double check the contracts here, because I think there was one or two like close by fields I could just send them off to. Or at least get them started on anyways. Let's see here. Go to the contracts. So yeah, there's two neighbors looking for canola. Actually, there's quite a few looking for canola. I know 43, yeah, 43 is just southwest of us. And 34 is northeast, so worst case scenario, we could probably pick up both of them and send Tuttle out. If we need seed, we can just have him pick it up on his way back when he heads out to 34. But let's see how much we have left in this drill here. Oh, I think he should be fine for the first field. We'll get the canola set up here. Oh, jeepers, I keep going past it. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll go get Tuttle started here. Well, at least drive out there. Oh, geez. That steep driveway is not friendly to this tractor. Lost traction there a little bit. I really need to go and get that fixed here. I also don't get why we still have weeds growing in our field in some spots. I know I've been getting them with the sprayer, unless they're coming back afterwards, which is something new from Giants then, because I did not realize that would be a thing. But yeah, we'll get this contract for 43 picked up, and I think we'll pick up 34 while we're at it. Yeah, 43 and 34. I'll get us a little bit of extra money, and we'll get Tuttle going here. He shouldn't have any issues, but by the time I say that, I'm gonna come back and check on him, and he's gonna have all sorts of issues. Let's see how we get him going away there. Be nice if neighbors pick up their rocks, because that's not nice on our equipment. But we'll get back over to our farm here. Get the class combine fired up. And I think we'll start getting to work here. Get the sorghum combined up. I don't think we'll need to worry about hooking up the wagons, but I'm not sure yet. I haven't really done too much with sorghum either, to be honest with you. Looks like the header style, yeah, the head changed a little. That's interesting. I wonder why it changes like that for sorghum. I've never personally have harvest sorghum, so I don't know if it takes a little bit of a special style head to harvest it or not. But the main reason we planted sorghum, if you haven't been keeping up, is because I'm a little paranoid about our feed situation for the chickens. So at least with the sorghum, I think it could sell for a better price than wheat. But at that time frame, we were too late in the season to be able to plant any more wheat, so we could keep our crop rotation all right. So I decided to go with sorghum instead of soybeans. And that's what we got now, and I think we should be fine, but like I said, I keep going back and forth. I don't know why and whether or not we'll be fine, but just a little insurance it'll hold up. It'll store well in the bin, and like I said, worst case scenario, we just sell it next season and have a little extra profit in our pockets. But I think we're going to jump into the time lapse here. We'll get this all combined, and then once we get this done, we'll come out here and spread fertilizer quick. And we'll get that incorporated with our disc harrow. So that way, next month rolls around, we can just head out here with our seeder and get our winter barley planted for the chickens next year. So we'll see you guys at the end of this.
You and me stuck on the ocean now, nothing but waves and they're spilling in. I wanna dry up, but you just keep on going, don't you? I don't even know how we got here. All my reasoning have disappeared. I wanna bury the hatchet and find the way back to our home, our home, our home. We don't have to drift inside this dome. I will not let us fade away. It's not a price I wanna pay, and it's not too late. No, we lost our purpose, chasing all that surplus. You were all that I need. I feel that we can break free. We can still go back there to a place with no cares. We can turn this ship around. We can turn this ship around all the way back home. Chasing all that we do not have. Chasing all that we don't have. Chasing all that we do not have. We do not all the way back home. Chasing all that we do not have. Chasing all that we don't have. Chasing all that we do not have. We do not. Yesterday we could be ourselves. Didn't have much, but nevertheless we were true to each other. But now we don't even bother. I remember you being hopeful, but the tall waves have worn us down, and slowly we are drowning. That's why you need to come with me, with me, with me. Turn around 180 degrees and cross the sea. I will not let us fade away. It's not a price I wanna pay, and it's not too late. No, we lost our purpose, chasing all that surplus. You were all that I need. I feel that we can break free. We can still go back there to a place with no cares. We can turn this ship around. We can turn this ship around all the way back home. Chasing all that we do not have. Chasing all that we don't have. Chasing all that we do not have. We do not all the way back home. Chasing all that we do not have. Chasing all that we don't have. Chasing all that we do not have. We do not. I always knew we could do so many great things. So believe in me, I believe in you, and I just feel that this will be an upswing. So hear me out. No, we lost our purpose, chasing all that surplus. You were all that I need. I feel that we can break free. We can still go back there to a place with no cares. We can turn this ship around. We can turn this ship around all the way back home.
All right, everyone. I think we're going to start wrapping it up for the day here. We're going to go about back and do our second application of fertilizer on the field out back that we're planning to do winter wheat into. So that next month when it rolls around, we can just hop into the tractor and just get going, get after it, get the winter wheat sown, and then we'll be pretty much done for the year. I think the only thing we'll have left to do is probably some weed control later on in the season, which we'll have to handle when that point comes along. One thing I should check, I haven't checked in a bit, was to see what egg prices are like. I don't think they were very good yet, but we'll check after we get this field spread too. Overall, I don't feel like the sorghum yielded too bad, but that was also that was the first time of us planting sorghum on this season, so it's kind of hard to make a comparison of whether the yield was great or not. But I think right now I'm feeling pretty good about. Oh, didn't mean to swing in front of that car there. Feeling pretty good about having enough feed for the chickens till next year, anyways. Till next June or July, whenever we harvest the winter barley. The only thing I'm starting to question is whether or not do we invest into another piece of ground, or I was thinking of investing into a production structure. Like, one of the production structures I was thinking of investing to was the spinnery, because I feel like since then we wouldn't have to play by the wool market, we could just take our wool there and start making fabrics, I think they're called. Fabric or clothing. One of the two things that there. You know what, we'll power wash this all completely off quick too before we call it a day. I don't think we'll have too many more fertilizing contracts for going into the next few months, because believe it or not, in the next episode or two we'll be making our way back around to April again already. We'll get this stuff cleaned off here. I can't believe how much the paint has peeled on that disc carroll just in the last time using it too. I didn't think it was going to start peeling that bad, but it already did. I'm also still kind of upset with the combine. Just how, like, I understand that the paint peeling thing is normal, but it's like the header has no paint peeled off at all on it. And the combines just act like it's been through the worst conditions ever, which I feel like we've taken good care of it. We always shedded it and everything, but it just looks awful. Look at all that paint peeled. But yeah, so far for the plan for next month is we'll be getting the 4840 up and going again, and we'll get all both the fields drilled with winter barley. That way we can keep our chickens happy. I think, like I said, I think we won't have too much for fertilizing contracts in the coming season. Might have a few neighbors asking us for help, but I'm starting to lean towards instead of investing into another piece of land, into investing into spinnery, because I feel like that might produce a little bit more of an income for us. And the other thing I was thinking about too is, if we make a good amount of money, maybe we'll put up another sheep farm to feed into that spinnery. Just put up another medium-sized one right here. Just set it up right next to it, and I think we'll be sitting pretty good, because we're not going through feed for them too awfully fast. So I think that wouldn't be a too terrible idea, but I'll have to think on that for a while. But if you guys enjoyed the video today, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. If you're enjoying the content, please subscribe. If you enjoy in this series, I suggest checking out my No Man's Land series. I'm starting to really enjoy that one a lot more, because instead of doing contracts all the time, even though we're playing on a normal economy setting, we're kind of building up on we're learning to stand up on our own kind of 2 feet in that one, since we got to do all our own logging and make money other ways besides contracts. But otherwise, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day, and thanks for watching.